everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
I'm Brian Braun-Duin.
And you're watching the Versus video series on StarCityGames.com. So today I'm going to be the fun police, as mentioned in the deck tech.
The deck technology.
Deck technology. Yep. I'm going to be playing the shell of an Adrian Sullivan blue-black deck.
Yep.
Destroyed by, the innovations of Brad Nelson, where I took some of the new cards and put them in the deck and just took out whatever I wanted.
I would say that since you're playing an Adrian Sullivan style deck, that you should play cards upside down and facing me. Lands in front.
But we have videos on. It's against the rules now.
It is.
We are recording.
Yeah, we're recording this video.
When we finish this and go out to the front of Star City Games, I'll do that as much as you want, but can't do it with the cameras on. It's illegal. I'd be cheating.
You really are the fun police today.
I am definitely the fun police. But yeah, one of the things is I think Blue-Black Control actually finally becomes a great deck. Like, it's been a decent deck. I've actually tested a lot with it. This is, not on camera or in my articles, but for a lot of tournaments, I prepared with blue-black and then never pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And finally now, I think that the deck is viable with Clash of Wills and Languish. They both really help your Ashioks. They help just interact with your opponents on a big, like, the big spells. Like, before, Courser was a hard card to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, if they played a threat and a Courser, your Bioblade can hit one, but then, like, your Ultimate Price can't hit Fleece Mane and the Courser. And now you just have Languish. Now you just have this card that wraths all of their early threats from Obzon, probably making the matchup a lot better.
Yeah, I always felt that, depending on how you built it, of course, but the variety of Abzan decks were always really good against blue-black control, both control and aggro, assuming that you had, like, assuming that was a deck on the radar for you and you knew, like, how to play against it and how to build against it. I always thought that those were great matchups for Abzan, but yeah, I think Languish, like, completely switches that on its head. Languish maybe not quite as good against Abzan control, but it's definitely a very good card against Abzan aggro, especially following up with Ashiok because of how good, how good the creatures in Abzan aggro are. Ashiok's so good against the deck because, like, even if you just hit a Fleece Mane, like, it's just a good creature or a Death Dealer or
and
whatever.
what are you supposed to do if I get the Ashiok? Even if you hit at it, like, are you not going to progress your board? Like, you have to play around Languish, but you have to play around just clocking this Ashiok a bunch of turns in a row. And it's not like ultimating a Fleece Mane now is your way around their removal spells. Like, Ugins, Languish, Perilous Vault, all are able to deal with it now, so it's even less of the Monstrous is even less of an effect in the matchup. And so I do think that blue-black's really good, and you'll see later this week where I'm also the fun police playing green-red Devotion. Because I wrote about this last week, and I just really do believe that, like, the set has all these cool cards, but we have to figure out if they're good or not. So, like, if in this video I end up just, destroying you, that just proves that, like, these new cards in our version 1s of their builds are not what it takes to play out these, like, established archetypes. Yeah. And I do feel like it's fun to look at these new cards and build around them, and that's, what we all want to do always. But I had this, like, sobering moment where I looked at, like, all the decks that our team has been posting in our threads for the Pro Tour, and I'm just like, none of these beat Devotion. Like, this is the first place we have to be, like, it's the first couple days that we're just looking at decks, and I was just like, turn 4 Tarka just kills all these decks. Like you have to have removals and counters and all this stuff to deal with these big, powerful decks, and they're not going anywhere. It's not like it's, the new set comes in and we're like, all right, everyone's taking a week off. We're going to try these new cards. Someone's going to win a lot of money, and then we're going to get serious. These cards are just going to exist out the gates. They're going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, like, when a new set comes out, we want to play the new cards because, like, it's fun and it's a chance to see how good they are and things like that. And, like, when I build a deck like this, I know that this is not, like, breaking the format. Like,
it might be.
Yeah, it could. Exactly, could be. Like, we'll find out, but it's not like I'm coming into this video like I broke it. Starfield and Nyx game, but, like, at the same time, it's just like a thing where you have to, have a good reason to be playing, new decks or new cards over established things. Like, sometimes there's going to be great cards from the set, and, like, it's going to definitely have an impact on standard, but at the same time, like, that doesn't mean you just get to throw away all your other stuff.
For example, last time in Portland was when M15 came out, and myself along with the rest of Revolution, there's 9 of us, and we're the only people playing Rebel Master in the room. And when Joshua Derlayton, a good friend of mine, Raptor, saw me playing Rebel Master, he kind of laughed at me. He's like, why are you playing that bad magic card? And I was like, how is it bad? I tried it and it was great. And it ended up selling out on Star City Games for like $22, or $18, somewhere around there, like a month later.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like sold out everywhere at $20. And, you know, we have to find those cards. But the new set, I do feel like they're not duds, but cards that need the rotation. But that's where we're digressing. Now we're just going to go into me 5-0ing BBD. So, 7's game? Is that what we do? Is that normally the thing?
I mean, it's what we do.
Okay.
It's not what I like to do, though.
Nope.
It's just how long is it going to take for me to roll?
No! You have probably won 40% of the time.
40%?
Easily.
Yeah, that's... there's no way that's true. All right, well, I would snap this 3 off. I'd snap this 4 off. Well, this hand's continually getting worse and worse. I was like, I'll snap this 3 off, and the 7-card hand was the same 3. Yeah, I'll keep it, though.
I don't think that this is the best hand in the world, but I do think it's a keep because we do have 2 temples.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start with this hand stuff.
Draw, not the best. Temple Scry. We're going to bottom that.
I started with Sandstep Citadel in case I draw Brain Maggot, which is not what I did draw, but we'll play a Fawn of Fertility, and then
I was just about to show you my hand.
I'll scry, and I think because of the way our hand looks, that this actually is a good card, so we'll keep that on top. Go.
All right. Draw.
Ooh, actually, that's...
Ooh.
I just thought of something awesome.
Scry. Well, we'll keep this, even though we won't cast it forever, but
Cool.
I do feel like we want it.
All right, so we'll draw this, play this. Go. I'm on a land. Ooh, I can font my upkeep. That's great.
All right. It's Ashiok, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to 22. Nothing?
Nothing.
No. Go. And a pretty good card on your top.
All right, so you're at 22. All right, so I actually want to draw Satyr Wayfinder. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think it's fine. All right, so draw this. Doomwake on top.
Just leave that there.
No, we'll cast Satyr Wayfinder. 2, 3, 4. Take Sandstep. Citadel. And we have a Sigil on top. That's a tilt. I don't really want that to get exiled. But that's fine. Alright, so play a land, gain a life. 21 and attack Ashiok.
Ashiok's at 3.
And I'll say go.
Draw. I will take up to 5.
Alright, I'm gonna let him get my Sigil
Ooh, Courser.
so that I can maybe use this font to.
Oh no, not a Thoughtseize. Alright, so I'm going to go to 21 and play a Perilous Vault.
Alright.
Grabbing an island, and your turn.
Alright, well I think I'm okay with drawing Thoughtseize, so we will draw it, and then Windswept Heath, which I'll play it and gain a life, to 22, and fonts on top of our deck. Alright, I need to see what kind of lands we got left here. So make sure we don't run out. I'll Thoughtseize you.
I have an Ashiok, a Dissolve, an Ugin, a Backwater, and a Delta.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we can just never beat the card Ugin, so I'll take that. Dissolve, Ashiok, Backwater, and Delta. I'm back to 20.
Yep.
Alright,
It's an enthralling game of Magic.
yeah, let's go ahead and send that thing down to 2.
2.
And I'll say go.
Draw.
Mocha.
Draw, Mocha. 4.
font, Satyr, Eidolon.
All right, what's your top card?
It is another font.
Hmm. This might be greedy, but I don't think it probably isn't. I'm gonna crux you. Off the top.
Lucky.
I know it was very lucky. I'm kind of awesome at this game.
Alright, I actually got a pretty sweet play for my turn.
All right, so I'm cruxing you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna respond to that by sacrificing Fauna Fertility.
Yep.
And we'll search for a swamp. Sorry, I got a basic swamp in my deck. Gain a life, so I'm up to 21. And I get to see if I want to keep my top card.
Mm-hmm.
And I can crack that Windswept Teeth if I want to or not. I'd rather see my own top card than him, and like be able to control it.
Yeah.
All right, Den Protector is definitely what we want to draw.
No, I would fetch.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
All right, so these guys die.
All right, your turn.
All right, my turn. Untap. So the sweet thing about the font is it ramped us, which is what I was hoping to do, so that I can cast this Nissa
Oh no.
and search for a forest. It's actually kind of cool that you can. I should probably have more than one Nissa in this deck with how good it is with font.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's just being too cute.
Probably not.
Alright, so there's Nissa, and I'll play my 7th land and trigger this thing to flip into Sage Animist. And Scry. And I don't want a land, so we'll bottom that, and I'll just make a legendary 4/4 creature. Ooh, I got a great idea.
Sure.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
good. That is legendary. Is it my turn then?
It is your turn. It's
All
actually,
right.
it's definitely legendary in one way or another.
All right, so I am going to, since this is enough of a threat and I don't want the card advantage to come off of it, I'm going to trigger this at -3 in response Perilous Vault during my turn.
Sure.
And so that is going to allow me to get a Courser into play. And these are both exiled. And then Courser is going to reveal the top card of my library. I'm going to play an island, going to 21.
Yep.
Reveal a Downfall.
Till.
And I could have like let us, like I can't really let you just have a ton of card advantage in play, which kind of sucks, but like I could keep holding Dissolve up, but I don't want you drawing 2 cards a turn. It's just too powerful. And I would have lost my Ashiok, so.
Are you done after that? Yep.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, so I know 3 of the 4 cards in his hand. So...
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, actually. Let's see. Don't want him to keep getting card advantage off of that Courser, but at the same time... Yeah, I think I just... Well, he's... This is a tough one, I guess. Yeah. I will play a Morph.
Sure.
And a Sandstep Citadel.
Okay.
And I'll say go. Wait, let's see, I do know you still have a Dissolve, but
yeah.
I think I'm okay with that. No, I should just do this right now.
So you're gonna make a 4.
Yeah.
And
make you sack an enchantment.
sure.
Yeah, so we're gonna flip on and Dromoka's command to
Fight or Edict, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Alright, so I will draw, go to 22.
Yep.
And my choices here are interesting. I can either play these 2 or these 2. And I think these 2 are more important. So I will just say go.
Feels like a dig through time.
No, I mean, you know, like, my options are these.
Oh, Downfall, Dissolve, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, draw. It's a good card. Attack for 4.
I think that is just too threatening. Even though I sometimes don't mind taking damage. If I want this Ashiok to at least be a punching bag, I need to do that.
And this is just going to get countered, but I think I have to just go for it anyway, so I don't want Blossoms.
Yeah, I have to counter it.
Yep.
Scry. Top.
Morph. Go.
Ugh. Ugh, I don't want to keep it on top anymore. Alright, Ashiok you.
Sure.
Need a big one. It's at least a thing.
It is a thing.
Gain some life.
Alright.
23.
Yep.
Your turn.
Alright, so...
Trying both
he
your
has
Den
one card,
Protectors.
I don't know. Yeah.
Every time somebody builds a deck with 2 Den Protectors and they draw both, I feel like they're lucky, but then also stupid for not playing 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Alright, let's flip it and get Den Protector back. Draw for turn. Scry. Bottom that. Alright, we'll attack Ashiok.
Downvolt. I'm doing this because I need to start finding card advantage.
Yeah. Alright, play Morph.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't need to do it yet. So, I'll just say go.
Alright, untap. Draw. Get an Eidolon into play. Trigger, draw. Go to 24.
Sure.
Your turn.
I'll get back Den Protector.
Yep.
Draw. Attack Ashiok.
Dead.
3, 4, 5. Doom of Giants.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it resolves.
And that's it for me.
It's not good. Go.
And I didn't want to play this because I don't want it to get like I don't want him to play like a Languish and I lose my Den Protector chain. Although I am giving him opportunities to draw counter spells. That's a card. That is a magic card. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any. I don't think there's any downside here. So we'll attack.
Yep.
So you take 7.
Yeah, 17.
17. So play lands. Cast Starfield next.
I'll clash that.
Okay. And I played the land so they'd have to pay more for Clash in case he has something else as well.
How many do I have to pay?
You have to make me pay 7.
7. Okay. 7.
Cannot pay 7. So now, question is, because of that Starfield and how good it is, there's a good chance I could should actually just be play this so I can get back Starfield. But I can't do that till next turn anyway, so I'll just say go again.
Go.
Okay.
Or attack.
Sure, take it down to the 19. And draw. Alright, we'll start with this just to see what's going on. A Brain Maggot. And trigger my Doomwood Giant as well. Wild Whites. I'm glad I didn't go for the Den Protector. 7.
Yep, 10.
And I still, let's see, he's at 10. Maybe I do want to play this now because if he bricks, I get to kill him. Wait, do I get to kill him? Well,
No, I get to chump.
Yeah, he gets to
No,
chomp.
you can, if I brick, you can effectively kill my guy, right?
Yeah, I can get to remove his commands.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really risky though. If you do draw something. Whatever. YOLO. Go.
Go.
Alright, I'm gonna wait on this because if I draw an enchantment, then I actually can just get back this the Starfield to kill him. Draw, which I did. Yeah, so cast Eidolon Blossoms.
Yeah. Yeah, results.
Draw a card, your guy, -1/-1.
Yep.
And 4, 5. I'm actually just going to ultimate price that. That way, I still get to keep my Den Protector face down.
Yeah.
And I'll attack for everything, because I'm sure he has something here. So
All
this
right,
is
well,
3, 7, 10. That's 10, yeah.
I'm gonna hope. What can I hope for? I guess just killing this is best. Because a languish can keep me alive.
Yep, so then you take 5, 6.
Yep.
You go to 4. Go.
That would have been good later or earlier, but.
I'm going to go to a few turns back. Yeah.
Alright, so even though my hand isn't that great, like last game we never drew any draw spells, but you just have to assume you will. Like draw some things you need, so I'm going to keep this hand.
I'm going to mulligan this hand because we do not have any green mana, although I will say that I accidentally looked at the top card and it is the forest that would make this hand perfect, but it is a mulligan. Alright, this 6 is acceptable to good, so I will keep it and scry, and I do want this card, so.
Alright, well I'm going to scry, and I don't want this card.
Ooh. Go.
Forest.
Got a fistful of those.
Go.
Draw. Oh, that's a decent one. We'll play a Satyr Wayfinder.
Not a Fleeceman line? It's
Nope.
good. Not a card I'm deathly afraid of?
Alright,
Oh no, your Nyx is gone.
Gone but not forgotten. Well, I need a black source, a second green source, and a second white source. So let's go ahead and take Sandstep Citadel. Here we go.
Alright, I'm going to gain 2 life up to 22.
Okay.
And your turn.
Alright. Draw. Let's guess. What is guess? Send this guy in.
21.
Got him.
You did.
Got him. I feel like he's sitting on the card Dissolve. So I'm going to take a point and cast a Brain Maggot.
I will let Brain Maggot resolve.
Alright, he is in fact sitting on Dissolve. What a surprise. Alright, so really it's just a question of how he's going to wrath me here. But he is going to wrath me.
Well, I don't have double black yet.
It's true, he does not have double black. Well, I think that I'm probably taking the Perilous Vault. Yeah, Braun-Duin, Languish, Dissolve, Bioblade. It does not go into the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
It is underneath this guy.
I forgot.
And that's it for me.
Go.
So even if he did draw a Swamp there, I don't know that he would play it because he doesn't want to languish just these two stupid little guys. But ooh, that's a good draw. All right, get in there and fight, Maggot.
19. That's a Hearthstone thing, isn't it?
It is. Go.
Go.
I'll attempt to draw 2 cards, taking 1. If he wants to dissolve, this is fine with me.
Nah, that's good.
Alright, 16. 1, 2. Sweet. Those are good cards. I'll tap and draw. Alright, so yeah, this Perilous Vaults thing. Plus there's also Mugen.
Yeah, you should play your Urborg.
Alright, we'll start by attacking for 2.
17.
And then I will cast an Eidolon of Blossoms, taking 0.
I will dissolve that.
Sure.
Scry, keep.
And then I'll play a Temple and Scry, and I'll bottom this since I go.
And then I will scry.
Okay.
And I will keep.
Uh-oh.
Your turn.
Things are getting, quote, kept over there. Draw. He's probably going to languish me next turn. Maybe he waits. But we'll attack for 2.
15.
And whatever. Sigil.
Clash.
Okay.
Alright, untap. I will scry.
Okay.
Yes. I would like to keep that on top.
So,
Your turn.
alright. And put you to 13.
13.
We know he has a Bile Blight. Play Satyr Wayfinder.
Resolves.
No! Nessa! Take the Temple.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll put the Temple and Scry. Keep that.
Sure.
Your go.
I'm trying to think about the lines I should take, but I have a Lonely Island song stuck in my head, and it's really annoying.
Is it because all your islands are lonely over there? They don't seem that lonely. I got a Lonely Forest song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So sad.
I don't know if I want to do anything right now. It doesn't seem like I do.
William blighting these Wayfinders. Give him the old bile.
Go.
Right. Passing the turn. So, draw. Draw Mocha. And alright, I gotta think of how I want to do this. I guess we'll start by doing this.
10.
Alright, so you're 10, and I need to read how this card works. Alright, so it does not work the way I want it to.
What's the way you want it to?
Basically, if I play a second Brain Maggot and you Bile Blight with a trigger on the stack,
You do not get anything, no.
yeah, nothing happens. That's
Nothing
good.
happens, yeah.
So that just seems bad for me. But I will try an Eidolon.
That I will let resolve.
Okay, draw. That's a good one. That is a really good one. I'll play another land and pass.
Okay. I'm going to tap out and play Dig Through Time.
Okay.
Alright, we need some ketchup. Not actual ketchup.
Mustard's probably better.
Mustard is better.
I actually think you need to catch up. I think you're doing quite alright.
I think we want these. So that's what I'm going to take. And draw for the turn. I didn't remember. I just want to look what these were. And yeah, we probably want those shuffled back into our deck. So play that instead of the other land. And then I am going to Languish. This goes back to my hand. And your turn.
Okay, untap. Cast Courser Crucifix.
That is fine.
It's a good one. Cast Brain Maggots.
That is also fine.
Cry. Let's see. I'll take Ugin.
Yep.
And might need the land next turn, so again away.
Okay.
And say go.
So you're at 17?
Yep.
All right, so I do want to fetch right now because like I said, the cards at the bottom of our library are all very good. So I do just want to get access to them. And we already have 4 sources of blue, so we can go grab a swamp here. I do want to kind of kill this Brain Maggot right now. But at the same time, then a Den Protector happens, and I don't know what that does. And if I'm -3 my Ugin, then I can't kill the Sigil or the Starfield right away. But I guess you need another land to do so. So I'm pretty sure Den Protector is one of his cards. So how to progress from there is the issue. We're going to go to 11. We can take some more hits, but then he gets to manipulate his deck more with Courser. That we don't want to happen. Yeah, I think I just want...
Okay.
I want my Ugin. Give him my Ugin back. Go to 4 and kill off the Courser.
Did you just play a Radiant Fountain?
Yes,
So
I'm going to 11.
Alright. I think I actually have to now fetch in response to this.
Just to get some life gain?
No, because I need to...
You're staying at 17.
Yeah, say it's 17. I want to find a land so I can go Den Protector... let's see. Den Protector, Unmorph, play Starfield. Before you have access to countering that. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and fetch...
But then won't I just be able to ultimate whatever you draw? I guess you just get some card advantage out of it.
Also, I have Banishing Lights, and I can maybe find that.
That's true, yeah.
Alright, so let's grab this. Although, I mean, you still have Perilous Bolt, which is a problem, but... Can't... It's going to be hard to beat all those cards.
Yeah, and my hand is just getting better and better as the draw steps happen.
Yep. Alright. I know you also know you have a Clash of Wills and a Dissolves, right?
Yeah.
Zentron's a good one. Actually, kind of think I just let that. I think I just want to draw that out, Zentron. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This is exiled.
And you're up.
Alright, draw cast.
Yep. Are you gonna start flipping Delver Squeakwits on me to try to kill me?
Yep. Alright, draw 2, 1, 2. Alright. This feels like a situation where I kind of just want to play this thing. How many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
I know. Do I know all 4 of them? No, 3 of them.
You don't know my draw step.
Yeah, I don't know this draw step. Yeah.
What's the play?
Yeah, I'll play Doom Giant. Take
Alright.
1. So if he has a removal spell, it's bad for me, but if he doesn't, then it's good for me.
Alright.
Because I can fight through Ugin.
Oh. Don't see any other choice.
Oh, what? Ooh.
Yeah. And
I
shoot
didn't realize
again.
you were playing 2 Ugins, jeez.
Yeah, this deck has always had 2 Ugins.
Oh,
And-
gross. Yeah, I'm in a world of trouble then.
Your turn. I guess I might just want all my lands because of Clash.
Yeah, it's the second Ugin. Choose. Alright. Yes.
I did play an Urborg, just so you know.
Okay. Yes, that is useful information. Morph.
Yep.
Morph.
Double morph.
Yeah, we're gonna try this out.
Why do you keep drawing both of them?
I have gone through almost my entire deck, so
Yeah.
very large portion of my deck.
My turn.
Yep. So if he doesn't draw removal, we can maybe start punching through this Ugin.
Yeah.
Alright, flip it, and what am I getting back? I think it's Abzan Charm again.
Okay. So what'd you say about you've went through your whole deck? You said that you almost went through your whole deck.
I went through a large amount of my
Oh,
deck.
because you're gonna be going through all of your deck.
Okay.
Just so you know. Ooh, Big Daddy Doomwake. I think you should attack here.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw. It's not a good one. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Abzan Charm, draw 2.
I do not feel like I can. It is not important for me to fight over this. So you're at 15 or 14? Yeah, 15.
Go down to 12.
No,
actually.
Urborg.
Yeah, but I think I'm.
Oh, okay. So I've
I
just
would
not
have
paying
myself
attention.
at 14 before this, and then I'm losing 2 and drawing
Okay.
2.
All right. I missed something.
Okay. All right. So that happens. Now I'll play Banishing Lights.
And that is something that is worth killing. I think. Yeah, that's worth killing. 3, 4, 5. Counter unless you pay. 4.
Sure. It's countered. Play Sandstep Citadel, attack Ugin.
Sure. Ugin is down to 9.
And actually I should... I should flip this so it goes to
Yep.
8. And I think I cannot actually get my other Den Protector back because he has that other counter spell. I think I have to just get back Banishing Light and then just hope to draw another one. So
Okay.
go.
Alright, kill it.
Dead.
Tick up.
2, 3 lands.
And... See, no reason not to just put this into play now.
Sure.
And your turn. Maybe there's a reason not to put that into play, but I can't figure it out.
Whew.
Duragudin?
He's colorless.
Huh?
Can't ultimate price him, he's colorless.
Oh, yeah, no.
Alright, that's
yeah,
good.
he is colorless. But you can, no, multicolored.
Multicolored.
And not creature.
Yeah. Oh well. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yep. Alright, so for my side, I'm going to be taking out some of my spot removal that's a little slow since there's no Death Raptors and not many Planeswalkers, or none that I've seen. And I'm going to be lowering my curve a little bit to try to interact with the cards that decks like this will tend to play, or the card advantage ones. And Boblight does seem a little bit better than Downfall. It doesn't hit Courser, but Languish does that, but I don't want to get beaten by Brain Maggots. And bring in the one Taziger, since most of the removal from decks like this are going to be gone. So mid-game, this can end up winning me a game.
Yeah, I'm going to bring in the Tazgrace, Starfield, basically all my good cards against control, and I'm siding out. Removal spells that are bad, 2 Doomwakes, which are not impressive, and then 1 Font, since the games are going to go long. I don't think I need to draw too many of those, since I should be able to hit my land drops. Alright, we are here for game 3, and this hand is a little awkward with the lands, but I think it's a keep because it's got a lot of good cards.
My hand is loose as a goose, but I'm going to keep it.
Okay. Go.
Huh. Scry. Is the land? Nope.
Take 1. Brain Maggots. Right, so let's see.
Don't take my temple.
I wish I could take your temple. Alrighty, so I'm going to get thought seized.
You don't want to take the Thoughtseize?
No, I'm probably gonna take the thought seized. Yeah, I was just talking about what would happen if I didn't, and he would take this, and then I'd be in a really bad spot. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna take that, but I'm gonna get these other ones down. So, there's a Deceit, Ugin, Crux, Dig, Dissolve, and Parag.
Alright, I'm going to do Scry.
Sure.
Hey, I'm Adrian Sullivaning.
Woo.
Scry,
Got it.
bottom, and your turn.
Alright, come on, top deck. Attack you for 1, say go.
Oh, 19. Go.
Alright, we got ourselves a game. Draw. Attack you for 1.
18.
And I
Play a
will
land.
I will say go to my second main phase. Scry. That was perfect. We don't want that. I'm bottom that. That's a non-land magic card. Go.
Haha. Go.
Tilt.
Haha. Drew a card. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to say go. I'm going to play that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it. Because you did scry to the top, right?
I bottomed.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I would still play that.
All right.
Your turn.
Draw. Alright, so Ugin, Crux, Dig, Dissolve. Yeah, I don't think I can let that thing sit in there, so.
Oh, no.
Vanishing Light it and hit
17.
you for 1. Go.
Go. One more land and I get to Crux for my Thoughtseize.
That'd be pretty good. Tech. Corsair.
16. I guess I actually kind of no. You were missing land drops. I'm gonna just dissolve that and scry. I'm going to bottom this even though it's good, but I want to hit land drops.
Go.
Huh. Hate when that happens. When you bottom just the card you draw. Go.
Moto Bug.
Moto bugged.
I'm just leaving my this guy tapped because he's attacking.
15.
And I'll try Corsair Crucifix again. Solve again.
Scry. Bottom.
I'll scry. And yeah, I think I'm in a bottom as well. Your turn.
Huh. Go.
So he can dig.
I can dig.
He can dig it.
I'm gonna dig it when I dig.
Attack you for 1.
What am I at? 14 now?
Yep. I will play Brain Maggot.
Sure.
Go to 18.
I'll respond to the trigger.
Sure.
And I am going to exile these 3 cards
Sure.
and then look at 7 cards and put the 2 best in my hand.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure these are the 2 best cards. Wait, I think I need... How many cards are in my hand? Okay, no. Have to do, like, if I Wrath You math, do I have to discard? It would be better to draw land, but I have 2 Languish, a Dig, and that.
Alright, so... Yeah, so he's a bunch of wraths and stuff. Alright, so you have Languish, Dig, Crux, and Ugin. And not this.
And not that one.
And then I'll play Master of the Unseen.
Oh no!
Go.
Alright, well drawing lands is good. We are just going to want 2 Thoughtseize on this turn since we don't really have any other play. I guess I could Crux here. Yeah, I'm just going to fetch for an island and cast Crux.
So you get 13?
Yeah, and then Thoughtseize you. Down to 11. Or I'm going to get an island.
Yeah, you're gonna go to 11 from the Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Alright,
So I was already at 13? Oh, okay, so I'm at 10.
Oh, you had him at 13 before the fetch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, would you like an Eidolon of Blossoms or a Sigil of the Empty Throne?
I guess I want an Eidolon. What does a Sigil do?
Makes 4/4 angels.
No, I know, but I have all these Languish anyway. But it does just sit and play. Yeah, I'll take the Sigil.
Sure.
And then your turn. Triple Eidolon,
This
huh?
hand would have been much better if I had not missed all my land drops.
Yeah.
Well, because of what we just drew, I'm going to cast this.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. So close. Go.
I don't know. Oh, a font?
Yeah.
So I can dig this. So I can kill this and dig, so you don't draw 2 cards, which is probably worth it. So yeah, I'll play that and play a Languish. In your turn.
Draw. Yeah, that's bad. Go.
Go. All right. Dig. 5, 6, 7.
Every time I draw a Brain Maggot instead of Thoughtseize, I'm really sad.
All right.
These have been Thoughtseizes. It would have been much better for me.
Don't really know what the best play is here. Probably want this, and we're at 11. I don't even know if scrying is better than gaining a life at this point with how powerful our hand is. But I know we're going to want this. So maybe we actually take these, and this is just our play next turn. That doesn't seem that bad. Alright. Like, we're kind of just getting to Battlecruiser magic here, where we just want to try to get as much velocity as possible. Draw for the turn. That just changes everything, so we're just going to -2.
Alright, I'll activate Mastery.
Yep.
Alright. So I have a Manifest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In your turn?
Draw. Eidolon.
You got it.
Draw. Once, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Forests and 2 it again. Your turn.
Got it. Oh, wait, did I?
Yeah, you should.
These are all gone.
Yeah, those should all be
These
gone.
are all gone, yeah. Okay, so... I'm going to Jace's Ingenuity,
Okay.
and then Languish. Oop, that's still in my hand. And then deal you 2. And then your turn.
15.
Or you're at 15, yeah, deal you 3.
Play Eidolon.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. So I know you have a Dragonlord's Prerogatives in the card now.
I think so, yeah.
I'll play a Brain Maggot and draw a card.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna concede.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not beating that. I have to basically Thoughtseize your Ugin before you get to play it.
Yeah.
Or have a big enough mastery board going where I can win through it. Alright, we're here for game 4, and why can't this just be the card Thoughtseize? It's just really frustrating. But
Why can't this be the card Thoughtseize? And I do want to say, already people have commented, At the end of our game, when I picked up my board, I was like, what's that Ashiok doing there? And I forgot that there was a Banishing Light earlier, and I just did not see it when I Ugin -2 your mastery. So for all of you guys ready to comment, yes, I would have if I realized it. I would have just gotten my Ashiok and start winning with that. We're not going to scry turn 1 because I want to Thoughtseize him first. So I'm going to go to 21 in your turn.
Okay. And draw. That's a good one. I'll fetch Castator Wayfinder.
Alrighty.
Get a forest. Actually, yep, that's fine. Let's see what we hit off of the Wayfinder. It is a plains.
Alright. Alright, so I'm going to scry before Thoughtseizing him to see if there's a card on top. Now that is an actually interesting play next turn that we are going to want to do. So that helps us know how to sequence here. And don't really care about any of the cards that are actually in our hand. We do care about the Eidolon, and we don't want Den Protector just to come into play, so we'll take the Den Protector.
Sure.
And that'll drop us to 19 in your turn.
Alright, I'm probably going to be dropping you to 18. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do.
18.
This is interesting. This card's great, but I think I want to wait. So we'll just play this. Alright, so Prague chases Taziger, Dig, Delta, and Melody. It's a really expensive hand. Did you scry to the top or bottom?
Top.
It's bad. It's probably something cheap that interacts. I feel like I care a lot less about. I guess I'll just take the Taziger.
I like that choice too.
Just keep you from whatever the immediate thing that you can cast, and I'll play the other sand step. You're up.
Alright. Go.
Draw. 2.
16.
And I will play Eidolon.
And I'll dissolve.
Sure.
Grabbing an island. And then I'll get my scry on.
Felt like he probably drew a dissolve, but I can't like play around it, so.
This is a really awkward one. We can't get into play next turn, so I don't even want it. Like, I'd rather just have lands, because that's just going to be his target, and we're going to fall too far behind. Scry. Bottom. Your turn.
Alright, draw. Okay, that's actually I like that line. So makes P2. So we'll play this first and play Brain Maggot.
Response Spotlight.
Alright. Should have attacked first.
Or I should target Bioblight with this one, right?
Yeah. I should have attacked first.
I'll take it.
Yeah, get you just
14. Yeah, I understand.
You're actually at 13, but
13.
I do still get to see your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you have. Oh, yeah, I knew everything except. And you scry top or bottom?
I scried bottom.
Oh, sure. Alright, I'll play fonts and say go.
You have one card left?
Yep.
Go.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I go to 15.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to sack this fonts, get another plains, and then we get to do a cool thing.
Oh, no, what is it?
I will have a legendary 4/4 on my side of the board.
No!
Most likely.
Very likely. I should have kept on top.
Alright, so draw. Cool. Yeah, so we'll play Nissa, get a forest, play the forest, flip it into a planeswalker.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about this right now.
And make a BBD. So it goes to 1, and attack you for 1.
14.
And that's it for me.
Alright, Jason Ingenuity is the best play right now because I would have to choose between these two, and tapping 5 mana later might be more difficult. So we're just going to do that, draw a bunch of cards.
It also makes your future dig cheaper as well.
Yes, it makes future
by
digs
far the most efficient.
Yeah, and then I'll draw for turn. I think that's the play that I have to make here. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I guess I might actually be able to effectively attack at this Nissa with this Tazager. I guess we can find out. I'm just going to fetch
13.
Crux you and play Tazager.
Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I could keep drawing cards and use it as a defensive, like, next turn or stuff. So, cards that I'm going to take out of my library. Graveyard, these, this, and this. I guess I'll leave a card that actually interacts with you.
Alright, untap, draw. I'll plus the Nissa. Actually, that might be bad.
Oh, I had enough to do that. Yeah, I want to get a blue. Because I had enough to do that.
Sure. So, I know you have Dig, Jaces. Oh, you cast the Jaces. I know you have Dig and Prerogative. Is that the only one?
Yes, those are the two you know of.
Okay. So, plus the Nissa, reveal a top card. It goes into my hands.
That's good.
That is actually really good because I'm going to play I don't want to Blossom, draw a card.
Oh, no.
Vanishing Light, draw a card. And hopefully we don't get Ugin. I know you can't do it this turn, but draw 4.
Yeah, I think that I just have to do a draw 4 right now.
Sure.
2, 3, 4. Scry. Bottom. Your turn.
Alright. Untap, draw, Mocha. Plus. Okay, goes in my hands.
What was it?
Eidolon of Blossoms.
Okay.
Cast Eidolon of Blossoms.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. We're not actually as good as I was hoping. Alright, cast Courser, draw 2. 1, 2. Top card is Temple of Plenty. Scry and gain a life to the bottom. 21.
Attack me to 11.
So the top card is Abzan Charm. Yeah, attack you to 11. Play Fawn of Fertility, draw 2.
Oh, God.
1, 2. There's that Thoughtseize. Go.
Okay.
Well, go ahead and Ugin me and we'll go from there.
I do not have a new gun.
Woo! Alright.
But I am going to search my library for a spell.
Okay. Seems smart.
Ooh, I guess no. I changed the order of my library, but I have shuffled since I've scried. My play is actually, I have a better play than that.
Okay.
I should first start with this to see what this card is. And then I'm going to search.
Okay.
Because I can't die, right? Yeah, I don't think I can die. Alright, and I'm going to go grab that, and then your turn.
Yep. Okay, my turn. Okay, we'll draw this. Top card is Courser.
Yeah, guess there's no reason not to just keep up 2 blue and black.
Plus the Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a courser. So I don't want. Alright, so counterspell. So let's see. It's dig, clash, Ashiok, Delta, and Fountain. Alright, so assuming the top card of his deck is Ugin, I want to find a way to ensure that I can kill him next turn. And I think, so you're at 11, this is 6, which is a 5, which is a 3. I think that there's a line that can do it, and I just have to think what it is, but I think it involves having to get rid of this card.
Okay.
Just so I don't have to worry about getting counterspelled. Alright, so now that I know that I can't get interacted with this turn at all, see how I can do it. Yeah, I think so one option is I can Banishing Light one of my own permanents, but I think that that's worse than just going. Could also be like a Wrath effect of some kind, but if that's the case, then I don't see how he. Yeah. All right, so let's put 2 +1/+1 counters on this.
Sure.
And then attack you for
I'm at
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, put you down to 3.
3 to 19.
That way, if he has something like Languish, it's not going to be good enough because this thing's going to be too big for Languish. And then I will play a Morph creature.
All right.
Should be hopefully good enough to get through. Then I'm going to gain a life. Let's see.
All right.
22 and say go.
20.
Oh,
20.
20. Yep.
Okay.
20 to 3. Go.
All right. I will tutor again.
Sure. Oh wait, did you have? Oh yeah, you do have a land in hand, so it could be Perilous Vault too. Actually, that's
It
probably
is Perilous Vault.
Yeah, that's actually. I forgot about that card.
I'll go to 5.
Yep, I messed that up. Sure.
Play Vault, and I will pass the turn.
And then you tutor it again, so it's probably Ugin on top now.
And then after you draw,
All right, draw.
I will blow up everything.
All right.
What do I know of your hand? Do I know all of it?
I actually don't even know.
I don't want to slow it down by writing it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna flip this. This is on my upkeep. I'm drawing the Tazgard, yeah. So let's flip this thing up and get back.
what are you doing?
This is in response to the vault.
Yeah.
I'm on Morphing Den Protector.
Oh, I was just wondering why you're doing that.
Well, I mean, I'm just taking the dice.
Oh,
off
okay,
because
alright.
it's getting exiled. And you are going to be drawing a card. Which of these do I care about? It's probably Abzan Charm. Should probably have Ugin come in. Hazard Mastery. Yeah, Abzan Charm it is. Okay. Get back Abzan Charm and all this stuff's gone. Now draw for turn.
No, you already drew for turn.
Oh, wait.
I
This
did
is
in
after-
response to the Corsair.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's tilt that.
I know you have a ton of stuff going on.
You're at 5. It's not supposed to be absent charm then. It's probably supposed to be this other Den Protector
Okay.
instead of absent charm. I don't know if that's actually good enough either. It's really hard. I'm just assuming it's probably Ugin, and I want to make sure that I can find a way to win through that Ugin. You being at 5 actually is gross. 'Cause if you're at 4, I could definitely do it. I guess I'll take the odds on charm. So alright,
Okay.
we will do that, and then 2. Oh, I figured it out. Mastery, go.
Sure. Probably should have gotten. I think I screwed up too. I think I should have gotten vault number 2. Because my 2 dig through time should like be able to come help salvage. But because of that, I don't think I can cast what I want to cast. But if I let you untap with that card just eats me alive. Maybe not though. Go.
Okay. So I don't think that I want to use Mastery now because I already know the top card is, and I don't want him to just find a removal spell and kill it. So I'm actually going to use this to draw 2.
Sure.
So go to 18. Draw these 2.
Was he at 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Draw these 2. Alright, and then I'll untap.
Yeah, draw circle.
And then draw for turn. So you have access to 2. Really wanted to just draw Botzies, but it's not the case. So I'll start by casting a Taziger. And well, I'll play a land first and then cast a Taziger. Let's see. Rid of cards I would never want to draw. These 2. And it's probably never getting anything good back from our graveyard anyway. But actually, just our graveyard's not that bad. So exile these 5. Taziger good?
Thinking. Guess right now is a good time to
Dig?
play a dig. So I will pay 4.
Sure.
And I'll cast dig through time.
Sure.
Guess we can probably take these 2. Might be more important to have this for next turn. I guess no, we just have to draw well. So we take that. And probably that. Okay. So I'll take these 2 to my hand and I will dissolve it. And I'll scry and bottom.
Okay. Pass the turn.
Alright, and you have 8 mana up.
9, but yeah.
9. Okay. All right, Ugin -2.
Alright, I'll make a guy. I'll make another one. I would add 10 mana up, I guess. Alright, so 2 manifests.
Okay.
This is exiled.
And your turn.
Alright, draw. Brain maggots.
That card probably single-handedly kills me. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. So if he has the cards that win him the game, it doesn't matter. And if he doesn't, then yeah, I don't. Yeah, Obs and Charm Banish Light kill me no matter what. Even if I fetch, okay.
I don't understand how I was going to try and bot kill you no matter what. You're at 5 life, right?
Well, because you can just exile this with Banishing Light, and then it counters and attack me for 6.
How, that's only 4 damage.
Obs on Charm plus Banishing Light.
If I have both.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Language instrument. It's going to be so much better as a Thoughtseize.
You're the one that wanted to play with enchantments.
I know, but didn't know I was playing against Ugins. Ugin.deck. Let's see.
I posted decks first.
I mean, it doesn't actually matter what
No,
I
I know.
take here. No, I'm just saying it
Oh.
doesn't matter what I take here. I'm going to lose my Brain Maggot no matter what I do. So, I mean, I guess I'll take the one that you can cast right now. So, Ashiok,
Okay.
Dig, Languish.
Yep.
Ashiok, Dig, Languish. So I probably should have cast this before I cast. Well, I was just gonna get languished, or yeah. Maybe I just play. All right. Well, play Starfield and Nyx.
Ooh.
Play Banishing Lights
Ugh.
on Ugin.
Yeah. Oh, on Ugin.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, even worse.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna win if I don't get rid of that Ugin.
What can we get back? Eidolon's another Starfield. Can you start double Starfield? Are they legendary?
I don't think they're legendary now.
Oh no. Okay.
And go.
All right. Untap. Draw. I feel like we are going to.
Actually, you're probably going to kill a bunch of stuff anyway, so I'm actually just gonna attack. You can kill one of these guys,
Sure. I'll go to 3.
but I think that it's better to just get you to 3.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because like I don't foresee a situation where these creatures are not being killed.
Yeah. 4, 4, 3. That is enough to cast my hand. And I probably have to do that. Alright, attack for 4. 16 or 14?
14.
Alright, languish.
Alright, so you get a Bobblade back.
I get a Bobblade back. And okay, yeah, was able to do it. Okay. Ashiok tick up. Okay. And go.
Alright, so I have to be careful about turning these things into creatures because he does have a Bile in his hands. But actually, no, I think I actually have the one this turn. Alright, so start by bringing back Brain Maggot, my upkeep.
Okay. I guess I'll just Bobblade it.
Sure. And then I get to see. Oh, it's just dig.
Mhm.
Okay, so then draw for turn. Cast Eidolon Blossoms. Draw. Cast Courser.
Yeah.
Draw.
Get mastery kills me.
Cast Mastery, attack you for
Attack
free.
you. No.
Alright, we got there. Woo!
I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the secondary ability of it. I just plain forgot. All right, I'm sneeping this one.
Me too, this hand's actually great.
Scry. I actually think I want this to protect this, so sure, go.
Scry and bottom anything that's not a land. Go. Tilt,
18.
tilt. Land is great though.
Oh, wow.
Fun with this one.
I'm going to take... I think I just have to take mastery, right? Like, if that card gets out of control... Let me think about this. No, I'm going to take Maggot.
Woo!
Yeah,
Did
I
its
know,
work.
right? I know, right? Bottom, and then I'd like to let me write it down. Just you can take
sure.
your turn if you
I'll
want.
just play face up.
Okay.
Don't even write it down. I'll play face up. Draw. Because we drew that, I just want to actually just slam this into play
Sure.
so that he can't counter it.
Ashiok.
Yep. Ashok will be a bit of a problem.
If I hit some good things.
Yeah, I mean, there's good things to hit.
Whoo! Your turn.
Alright.
That might have been the best one to hit.
Yeah, it's definitely the best one. Alright, State of Wayfinder.
Yeah. Heath, play tap land.
Yeah, here's Windswept Heath, and then, yeah, let's play tap land.
Just for people at home with how the cameras work, I'm just gonna write down what I know.
Sure. And I'm gonna bottom this because we don't need that. So.
Okay, and win, and you can pick it up.
Okay.
All right, draw down to 2. Courser into play. Reveal. Play a fetch land. Go to 21. Your turn.
I'll be at 19.
I will be at 19 then. I know. I forgot.
Ashiok, you evil. Just had to hit the Courser. Swear Ashiok always hits the
Whisperwood.
Yeah, it's always the Whisperwood.
Yeah,
every
it's
time.
just yeah. Turn 3 hit Whisperwood. Put Whisperwood into play. Turn 4.
I'm pretty sure I'm not winning this game, but
Might as well try though.
go. Guess this.
We're just gonna try to.
If I just cast anything, it's just going to get countered.
Yep.
I feel like so.
All right, I'm going to just stay the same.
Yep.
Go get me a swamp. Can I go get Urborg instead? It is technically a swamp. Anything on there?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Going to 20.
Yep.
Tick this up.
Top card should be revealed.
Oh yeah, my top card's revealed. Okay.
Another downfall. That's bad for me.
But now you're gonna know what I go get.
Alright. Oh, while you're doing that, I'll fetch
Sure.
plus mastery.
And your turn. And the reason I'm doing this is I might as well just get that, like, get as much advantage as I can out of my Courser while making sure I just don't lose to this mastery. Like, better play safe than sorry, right?
I like playing sorry.
You love it when I play sorry.
It's true. Oh, that Liliana. Yeah, we have to kill Liliana. Attack Liliana with both.
I don't know how it's gonna die. I don't know what's gonna happen. So this gets Obs on Charmed, and I want to keep my Courser, so whatever, sure.
Alright, I'll put 2 counters on this.
Sure.
So Liliana's down. This thing's dead. I'll scry. And, well, he has a Ashiok. He might minus his Ashiok, but I'm just going to bottom this card. Go ahead. I think I just want to draw lands anyway.
Draw, reveal, gain 2.
22.
22, 6.
Alright, you have gotten...
Nothing. I get nothing. Attack for 2. So you're at 18.
Yeah.
And your turn.
Alright, this...
I got 17 for a fetch.
Sure.
17, sure.
It's been a long video. Brain Maggot?
Yep.
All right,
Brain Maggot.
I'll respond. And,
Downfall this thing, sure.
yep.
State away from there. You actually have a chance this game. Let's take this.
Okay.
So you have, yeah, and then I'm gonna play this.
Sure.
Actually, man.
Then don't I just...
Oh, you have a Bile Blade on top.
Yeah. So if you have another ring...
I don't have another ring. Okay, actually, I didn't realize you had a Bile Blade on top.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna play... Still gonna take this, but I'm gonna play this instead.
Sure.
And, go.
And you're going to leave me with the Ashiok?
Yeah, so you had Prerogative, Dig.
Dissolve and a Backwater.
Yep.
Reveal... Alright, I don't want you to Thoughtseize me, so... Yeah, I guess we just have to go to 24 and say go.
Draw.
No effects.
Alright, go to 18. Ooh. It's a pretty sweet one. Huh. So I know that you have already played land this turn. You have Vile Blades. I'll play a Banishing Light.
Dissolve.
Yep. And keeping it on top, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Alright, I'll play another one.
That's gonna resolve.
Yeah, let's get this thing, and then...
3 at this.
Oh, you get to get my Nissa, that's gross. Yeah, 3 at that. You're up.
Sure. End of turn.
Diggeth.
Yeah. Going to Diggeth. Okay, so I guess we're just taking these two. Seems, well, yeah, it does seem like the 2 best cards. Even though I do want some lands, I don't feel like I should be getting them off of that spell. All right, untap, draw, tick up.
I had plans for that Nissa. Great.
I don't have any plans. What's the top card of your library?
Sandy.
All right, languish. And that's to my hand, and your turn.
Alright, so we're gonna draw Sandstep Citadel, which I will play. So he does have Perilous Bolts. Go. Start making manifest, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll go to 9.
Thoughtseize, font, Thoughtseize.
Okay. And play a Vault and pass the turn.
I'll make a manifest. I think this is the card I've manifested every single time. Which, to be fair, it's not one I want to draw. So, draw. Attack Ashiok.
Guess we're just not gonna get it to ultimate, so sure, 7.
Alright, so Ashiok's at 7. Okay. And I'll say go.
Alright, untap. Draw. Scry. Bottom, I guess. Maybe it's good. No, it's bottom.
Okay.
Tick up.
I'll fetch in response.
Sure.
Wouldn't have lost it. It's my last fetchable land. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're good.
Alright. 2, 3. Save Wayfinder.
Your turn.
Make 2 manifests.
You got it.
It's these 2. Untap and draw. That's a kind of good one. Alright, send them all at Ashiok.
Sure. 6, so it's at 3.
And I don't want to play anything into what is probably dissolved, so I'll say go.
Alright, I'll Dragon Lord's Prerogative.
Sure.
2, 3, 4. Untap. Draw. Guess we will scry. Keep. And discard.
Okay.
And tick up. Alright, your turn. Oh, sorry, I auto-sequenced my discard.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 1 token.
Okay. I was just doing all of my stuff.
I'm making 1 because I want to have enough creatures to kill Ashiok. But I don't want to mill out.
Yeah, reasonable.
Attack Ashiok with everything.
Yeah, she did.
And go.
Alright, end of turn, I will blow up the Perilous Vault.
Alright, I do get a Courser back.
You
though.
do get a Courser.
Top part of my deck is Eidolon. Alright, Courser down.
And then I will Ashiok.
Alright, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have 2 dissolves and...
Yep. My hand was great, but I just,
Yeah, I mean, you're just not going to get out of that hard luck.
Yep.
Alright, well, I did end up becoming victorious. I honestly thought I was going to 4-1 or 5-0 you, but some of your
Squeaked
cards...
a couple out.
Yeah, you did get a couple from me, and you did get to kill me with a Banishing Light.
I did.
So, that was pretty awesome.
I got to attack with a lethal Banishing Light. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and what I figured out even with this matchup is the Clash of Wills isn't that great. I thought it would be a lot better, but it was fine. Languish looked really good, though.
Yeah, Languish...
That felt very good to cast.
Yeah, Languish seemed great. basically, I learned some sweet things. Like, every time I drew a card, if it was not an enchantment, it was great. And if
Of
it
course,
was,
yes.
it sucks. So
Yeah, I mean, Den Protect.
I was like, hey, this Den Protector's amazing. This Absent Charm's amazing. This Thoughtseize is really good.
This Courser stains.
But
But yeah, I mean, we tried some new stuff. A couple cool things did actually happen. We learned another thing that Den Protector is a 4 of.
Yeah.
If it's worthy of a main deck, it's worthy of 4 of it, you know?
At least 3.
Sure.
At least 2.
Yeah. Maybe 1.
Den Protector was kind of like a last minute throw in because I wanted
Yeah.
to be enchantment themed. I was like, 2 Den Protectors and 1 Nissa, and they were just like the best cards.
Yeah, they were really great. But yeah, I do feel like there's something there with the Obzon. Like all of the grindy cards that you played seemed really good, but like the enchantment theme cost you Downfall. And that could have been really good. It cost you more Duresses instead of Brain Maggots. Like things like that.
Maybe you just don't like. Honestly, like you don't have to be married to the enchantment theme.
You mean you don't play Theros Block Constructed in 8 set standard?
You don't.
You don't?
Well, I mean, there's some non-Theros stuff in there. We got a couple of cards.
No, I know.
But yeah, like, you just play 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Den Protector, 3 or 4 Den Protector, and then Duresses in the sideboard. Like, you don't have to have Brain Maggot, even though it's an enchantment. In fact, after playing this match, I would never want to cast that card ever again.
Yeah, it's not that good of a card.
No, it's not. So.
No. But yeah, I mean, Blue-Black Control looks great. Obviously, this isn't the list that I would go with. I would go with whatever Adrian Sullivan plays at the Pro Tour. Like, he's probably in lockdown mode with his team since they are a super secret team. But, once we see some results, I think Blue-Black is poised to make some kind of comeback, or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's just has these inherent flaws that we can never get out of it, and always looks good, but it doesn't. We have no idea, but I do know that these green cards are not going to be left in the dust. I think Den Protector and Courser, Fleece Mainline, Rakshasha, who cares if there's Languish in the format? I think they're really good, but if Blue-Black is going to be good, it's got to be now.
Yeah, like, Languish is just such an enormous upgrade for that deck that it can't... I mean, it was already like a playable deck before Languish, but not one I would consider a good deck, but now it could very easily be a good deck, and maybe it's still like playable but not great. But Languish could very easily push it into being like really, really good.
I mean, and that's one of the problems I have with the deck is like very rarely do I have games where like in our first game where I just was destroying you, but then never drew a card advantage spell to where it feels like I'm not actually in control of what's happening. The deck is. It feels like I'm playing and making decisions, but I'm really not.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those decisions are pretty intuitive. There's a few that are counterintuitive that you have to really know the deck really well.
You even had more draw spells than most between Jace's Ingenuity, Prerogative, and Diggs.
No, not the... Oh, yeah, than most decks.
You actually had more than most Blue-Black decks. Usually they only have like 5.
Yeah, this deck has
at least
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't draw one and I died.
Yep.
Or the Liliana to help with that. Because I had a couple turns where I could have cast Lily and it would have survived. But yeah, I just flooded out. And that's like one of the issues with it. But, we're going to see what happens this weekend in Chicago when the Star City Games Open shows up. For Standard, we will be there.
Yep.
Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan will be there for 18 rounds of it. They might not be there before that.
Yeah, just only for 18 rounds.
Just for those 18 rounds.
Come on. Get your head in the game.
Jerry,
only 18?
Jerry Thompson will be there.
Ooh.
For about 5 rounds.
Okay.
Yep. And
that's pretty harsh.
Yes.
Like, I would wager 6.
Yeah, but we're all heading out there in our, we're all fighting to try to get in the Players' Championships. And then we're heading to Dallas into
Toronto.
Toronto.
Dallas into Vancouver.
Is it Vancouver?
It is Vancouver.
I say Montreal or Toronto. I don't know where we're going.
You just pick a city that you know.
I am so glad Hasbro booked my flights.
You just pick a city you know in Canada and hope it's right.
Quebec?
No.
No? Okay.
We're not even going to go down that
Ottawa?
road.
But anyway.
British Columbia.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join us later this week where we'll have some more articles and videos. Some more versus videos, in fact. And then we will be in Chicago this weekend. So check out twitch.tv/SCG Live or some website that we have that I don't know the name of. And come watch us play.
Do it.
I bet we have our own website for streaming. I don't know. Just Google it.
The internet's your friend.
Yeah.
Use it.
We should be done, right?
I think we were done like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, good. We'll cut now.